From
Welcome
Seminole Hard Rock in Hollywood, Florida, this is Poker Night in America. Hello and welcome to Poker Night in America. I'm Chris Hansen alongside Joe Stapleton.
Absolutely, and we're both here tonight to make sure you, the viewer, have the best experience possible. We're here for you. Whatever you need, we have it. Chip counts.
We have it.
Mild hand analysis.
Oh, we have that.
Soothing rainforest noises. Okay, so no rainforest noises. Let's start with the chip counts.
Ooh, we do have it. There it is.
We have that. On to the stacks.
Well, here we go, joining day 3 in progress, and already you got 3 players who are seemingly on their way to having very good afternoons at the table.
Kirsten, hold on. Danielle and Jamie.
That'd be them.
Oh man, I'm so good at red-green.
And it is onesie pajama day.
I'm the straddle.
Here on Poker Night in America.
The straddle is on, and so are the onesies.
Just kidding.
Kirsten Oleberg straddling. She'll get position pre-flop for putting in 50 bucks blind.
Not a threat, but I am concerned about.
Kim Lim raising, king-queen suited. Ah, look at those buck teeth.
I'm loving the Abby Daniels outfit today. That's fantastic.
Hey, what do you think she's got on under that?
Probably just regular clothes.
I was hoping another onesie.
Lexy Gavin.
In. Kirsten in. I thought Kristen thought today's game was canceled due to injury.
Flop is Jack, Queen, Jack.
Top pair for Lim. Lexy's got a gut shot. Checks around to Kim Lim. No limit hold'em. Limit hold'em.
375 is the bet.
375.
Oh, Lexy, what are you up to?
Raise.
Raise.
All right, we're now playing for 1,000.
I like the raise here, trying to rep that jack. Maybe you get a fold. Maybe you get there in the end. Kim with a big decision there. She does make the call. She knows she's likely to face more bets on later streets.
5 of diamonds is on the turn.
In general, it's hard enough to bluff people off of pots on Poker Night in America, but imagine doing it in a furry costume. Not intimidating at all.
I'm especially worried because only a couple of the players are really rocking the onesie as intended with the hood up.
And is that a panda outfit or just black and white hoodie?
I'm not sure. Well, Lim is going to continue to call with top pair.
And she is right. Holy.
No way.
Oh, unlike my dad in my Little League games, Lexy gets there.
So action is on Gavin again. There's no way she can just check. She has to put out a bet.
Well, the whole way she's hoping Kim Lim has no jack so she can fold, and now she's hoping she has a jack so she can call.
Monster pay. Well, here comes the bet. It is 2,100.
Now, Lexy's been betting this entire way, which means she's either got a jack, typically, or she's got nothing.
All in.
All in.
Oh, wow, what a move.
Oh, boy.
That's sick.
That was sick. I don't really understand this raise.
Oh, well, it worked.
I don't think she really expects a better hand to fold very often. What just happened?
All right, now we're getting a better look at some of the onesies here. I think we have Danielle Anderson as sloth.
There's a mouse.
We have a hippo is...
Oh, what?
A pink dinosaur?
What's up, bub?
A Jamie Kerstetter? And a groundhog chipmunk squirrel. Kim Lim raising, 9-8 suited. Pocket sixes for Anna Antimony. Antimony sounds like something you'd have to pay your wife after you're mean to her. I'm paying her out in antimony for the rest of my life.
You have to put on a onesie.
I'm guessing the 7 deuce game is on here.
I didn't give him
King 8, king, the flop.
I thought he was sending that picture to his...
Antimony checks, Danielle checks.
Lim is the only person who caught a piece of this.
And she's in a similar spot she was in before.
So you did good work.
Pocket sixes not doing terribly here.
Yours looks nice.
In general, I mean, at the moment, they're doing terribly. And if the 7-deuce game is on, I would expect Danielle's going to put in a raise. Well, if not now, then later.
Trey on the turn.
I was doing worse. I'm down like 5,500 now.
2 checks.
Making a comeback. We'll get there.
I played like 4 hands of it.
Love the check behind there.
All kinds of checking going on. A jack on the river. Still has Lim with the best hand.
Antimony checks. Danielle's last chance to make a move.
1 bet could win this pot.
Here it comes. 7-deuce move. 1450 in the middle. Danielle Anderson bets 1,400. Is this the same move she would make with a king in her hand? That's the question.
So glad you
I was
waited.
gonna say, Sean.
Saw Lim go crazy on the last hand with 1 pair. Will she do it again? Not going crazy, but calls with the best hand.
Wow.
And for Anna Antimony.
I mean, you got to fold here.
Yeah, once this goes bet call, you can fold 2
I met
sixes.
Burbick at a bar. And we
Unless
talked
she's
about
really
it.
putting together some kind of play here in her mind. You're
Stop
dressed
it.
up as a unicorn. Are you about ready to make a
Yeah.
unrealistic move? I guess so. 3,800 is the bet. Oh no. Is this gonna work?
I like the chutzpah from Moni here, but I'm not sure this is a believable story. Kim Lim versus Anna Antimony. It sounds like WWE Divas. And nice call.
Oh. She was real close, I think, to folding. And A for effort for Anna Antimony.
Kim Lim cannot be bluffed. Welcome to Poker Night. Kim Lim sporting the dragon onesie and torching the table in those first few hands.
Things are just heating up. I have a hot pocket in the microwave. Should be done in like 2 or 3 minutes.
How would you like to play against the pros on national TV? Download now to play and win. It's absolutely free to play.
Welcome back to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida, featuring the lovely ladies of Ladies' Night.
For those of you at home just now tuning in, tonight's action features costumes. You heard that right, costumes. The poker players featured in tonight's broadcast are wearing costumes.
You've been spending a lot of time with Norm Macdonald recently, haven't you?
He thinks I'm his nephew.
Lines are 25 and 25 tonight here on Poker Night in America.
But it looks like we're gonna kick off this segment with a bomb pot, which means everyone puts in $100 and we skip right to the flop.
Fantastic.
So $700 in the middle. That flop is Queen, Jack, 4, 2 diamonds.
Let's look around. I see that Olieberg has got a queen.
And a Jack for Lim.
Right?
And anyone have diamonds? Nope.
I would have definitely guessed like 4 years older. Oh yeah, you are.
How am I not C4?
Lim bets 400.
Thank you.
Top pair for Olieberg, so she calls.
Maybe it's good.
So we're heads up with Olieberg and Lim. Ace comes on the turn.
Olieberg gets outturned. Lim bets 1,000. This is a tough spot for Olieberg. I'm just going to say it a different way every time. That way I have my bases covered.
There you go.
Olieberg. Olieberg calls. 6 on the river. Very safe river for Lim. She should have no problem betting again.
We were short.
1,900 the bet from Lim. Oh, and check it out. Olieberg pays and didn't even need an arbitrator.
And Kim Lim off to a great start here on Poker Night in America, making her debut on Ladies' Night here.
Woot, woot.
Still trying to figure out what Jamie Kerstetter is dressed up as.
Like accidentally fold a monster.
I've not gotten a good look at what that hood is.
Straddle back on. Kim Lim in for 50 blind. And it looks like we are playing the small blind jackpot game as well. Every time you're in the small blind, You got to put a quarter on the button. If you win when you're in the small blind, you win that little jackpot there. And Lexy Gavin pumping it up with ace-king. Oleberg's in with ace-6 suited. Anna?
Ooh, it's getting more expensive. We're now up to 825.
Yeah, I get overexcited when I see 8s as well.
Small pocket pairs are fun because you really don't want to take them against 3 or more opponents. You want to just be heads up.
Well, see, this is why I don't like making a huge raise with 8s. Now you're in a spot where you've got a lot of chips to call off.
It's 1175 to call. She might be contemplating putting it all in here.
Yeah, of course. You don't want to just call and then get a bad flop and get bluffed off of it. You want to see all 5 cards.
I know.
And we are going to see all 5 cards.
You can only go one?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
You have a pair?
I have ace king.
Aces?
Ace king. What do you got?
Eights.
If it were up to me, you could run it twice. Just kidding. It's up to me and once.
8s are ahead so far. And they're still ahead on the turn. Will they hold? They do. Pocket 8s for Anna Antimony is going to scoop up over a $14,000 pot.
Oh, wait.
She knew what she was doing the whole time, Stapes.
What, by not letting an ace or king hit? Jamie Kerstetter is a flying squirrel, I'm being told.
That's what we're getting? She's a flying squirrel?
Quit whining.
No, the deal was it was supposed to land on it.
You didn't tell me. I thought you played softball and stuff. Then you told me you're a cheerleader.
Definitely.
I'll give you the 5.
Double straddle on.
Yeah.
You earned
Kim
it.
does it to me.
I was a cheerleader.
Fair enough. Seems reasonable.
Antimony calls the raise from Lim. So does Danielle Anderson. So 3 players together going to the flop. 7 deuce 4.
Flush draw for both Antimony and Anderson. Checks around. Lim, despite having the hand no one was paying attention to, turns best. Checks around to Lim, who bets her top pair. Antimony calls with her flush draw, and Anderson is drawing thinner than Kylie Jenner during Fashion Week.
She's going to stick with it, though.
A club would be very bad for her.
Oh. Nothing like having second nuts.
And I think Antimony is going to have to lead at this now. You don't want to risk everyone checking behind because that is a pretty bad river card for most hands that already had something. Straights got there. Obviously, the flush did. 700 is the bet. Danielle, unfortunately, is really tempted to raise here. It's so rare you're going to be up against a bigger flush when you have the second nut flush.
And it looks like she is raising. And if you're Antimony, you're absolutely loving this. Like, you cannot get enough of this. You are binge watching her do that all day long.
Absolutely, yeah. You've got the nuts and you're getting raised into, so that means there's only one move for you. Re-raise. What a great spot for Anna Antimony. You know, her name makes her sound like she's a Carmen Sandiego character.
You need to go to Monte Carlo to
get the Mona Lisa.
Ask for a woman named Anna Antimony.
The warrant. The loot.
All right, what is the number going to be? How much pressure will Danielle Anderson call off here?
8,600 is the total bet. This is such a sick spot with the second nuts.
Well, this is kind of gross, but I'm never folding. I have the second nuts.
It is very gross. Grosser than the underside of my driver's seat. Almost $20,000 pot.
Now, that's a big, rich pot. Let's go on the way of Antimony.
Ah, just like that old fable about the unicorn with the nuts and the sloth with the second nuts.
What fable features a unicorn with nuts?
Not just any nuts, Chris. It was a parable about being careful what you wish for, some jazz. I don't know. Let's take a commercial break.
I worry about you sometimes, man.
Thank you.
Welcome back, and thanks for joining us here at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida.
The funsies and onesies continues now.
Ladies' night here on Poker Night in America. Now it looks like there's a squirrel that's sitting on her shoulder.
Just biting her.
Abby, watch out. There's
off.
a giant squirrel on your right shoulder.
We've got a straddle and a double straddle. Lexy Gavin raising to $275. You're never going to win these straddle, double straddle hands pre-flop. So you better be prepared to flop harder than solo a Star Wars story.
275?
One call, two calls.
What's Kim Lim thinking about doing here? She also wants in the action, but she's going to raise it to 1,000. Ah, the old suited gap connectors.
And she does manage to thin this field to 2.
And the bad news for her is she is thinned out down to one of the hands that has got her dominated.
Now, if Danielle loses her mind here and blasts off pre-flop, it'll actually win her this pot. No blast off, just a call. Lim's still in real bad shape.
She's gonna need some help from this flop. Okay, a little bit of help there.
She had no immediate outs pre-flop, and now she's got 4.
She continues to tell the story, betting 900. Trying to signal to Anderson that she is strong.
But she isn't. Danielle calls. Oh boy, that's another club on the turn. Kim Lim now has an up and down straight flush draw, and she is 94% to win the hand. You know why? Because she already has a straight.
Good point. The most fun card that could come on the river would be the 4 of clubs, would it not?
That's disgusting. I won't even entertain that. Okay, secretly, yes.
2,500 the bet here from Lim.
As you can see, Danielle Anderson drawing dead to a chop. Well, not a lot on this river that's going to help Danielle get away from it.
Yeah, if she doesn't believe Lim, she just doesn't believe her. That's just the way it is.
I mean, I would have folded this hand on the turn, but I think that's pretty exploitable. I think that I fold too often when there are overcards on board, even just one.
Well, now that is a rather large bet. $10,000 in the middle, and she just bet 8,800.
Pretty polarizing bet.
Hands, but I also don't
And I think there's a good chance Danielle convinces herself that this is some kind of busted draw.
I'm gonna block some hands.
Maybe the 5-6, maybe clubs. This looks like a bet that does not want to be called.
Fold.
Oh, good fold.
Nice hand.
The unbreakable Kimmy straight.
But if you bluff me, I'm gonna hate you for the rest of my life.
Kimmy!
Bomb pot active or what?
Bomb pot. What if we do a flip and whoever loses, we each pay like $200 and they give their seat up to Randall?
Oh, Randall Emmett wants to play.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah, I don't want to give you seat up, though. That's the thing, is that I'm
Yeah, can't
so
we make it
stuck.
eight-handed?
I'm like,
Ask Todd.
That's perfect.
Todd.
You don't have to show your whole card.
A bomb pot it is.
We don't need it. Yeah.
3, 4, 5. 2 pair for Antimony.
It's like
What
a
else?
surprise.
Up and down for Daniels, plus top pair.
I don't have a left nut, but if I had one, I'd give it up to play longer.
Danielle, what's the red chip?
Jamie Kerstetter has a double gutter. She calls.
That's a $5 check.
Oh, what's the one in front?
That's a 5K.
Okay.
I'm all in.
All in. The ladies all in here.
Abby all in with her pair and draw.
The all-in is just over $2,000. So it'd be $1,625 for Antimony to call with 2 pair.
Call. Call.
All right, you may get a seat. You got a straight yet?
Boy, for having all your chips in the middle, Abby Daniels not into a bad spot here.
Oh, Antimony takes away a bunch of Daniel's outs there.
Oh.
Runner, flush for Antimony. She was ahead to begin with.
Okay, so there's a seat.
And we are going to say goodbye to Abby
Thanks, guys.
Daniels.
All right, take care.
Back up the tree, Abby.
Off to find some
okay.
more nuts.
Ugh, brutal sesh for Chipmunk.
But Anna Antimony, the unicorn, she's running hotter than various sections of that Hot Pocket you made earlier.
Oh, the roof of my mouth is still peeling. Honestly, can we not get even heating? It's the year 2019. Anyway, back after this.
How would you like to play against the pros on national TV? Download now to play and win. It's absolutely free to play.
Welcome back to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino here in Hollywood, Florida. And let's go ahead and take a look at our current counts.
Kim Lim is a flaming dragon, up over 25,000. Anna Antimony sitting on a nice profit of 16.6 and the good fortune of a lucky unicorn.
Both Abby Daniels and Lexy Gavin are down over 17,000 after a couple of coolers and flips gone awry. Make sure you tune in next time because a new player would join the table, and let's just say you'll be surprised.
For Joe Stapleton, I'm Chris Hansen, and for everyone here at Poker Night in America, thanks for watching.
My hand things here are very awkward.
They're gonna come in handy because it's cool.
I can't reach the betting line. With my little fox arms.
You should have been a Tyrannosaurus then. You're just like, ooh.
Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure you click those like and subscribe buttons for more from Poker Night in America. And oh yeah, say something nice about me while you're at it.